Hello, it's me, Kanika. What's up? Okay, I'm trying a bunch of things. This is me, Kanika Lol. Where's the camera so I can talk to you guys? I feel so official right now. I'm doing this. Now I'm here filming this YouTube video and it's gonna be about a lot of things, but I wanna focus on one thing. This is about you to kind of get to know who I am. But before I get into that, let me just back up a little bit because you guys should see some baby pictures of me. This is me, little Kanika. I was really a chubby child. I love this one because I'm really showing those noodles who's boss. My family, I love them. This video, dancing. Look at me shaking those hips. No, honestly, obviously you can tell I just like love to dance. Yeah, just a lot of Kanika Lol dancing. Right now I'm in LA. I've been here for almost 5 years. That's when I moved out, and I am trying to just do what it takes to make an impact and make a difference, because that's why I came out here. I have a family, grew up with a mom and a dad and a brother and a sister from Maryland. I went to an all-girls school. I think studies and education was so stressed, especially where I'm from Maryland on the East Coast. Very less stressed here in LA. Back then it was just mostly like grades. And I think that was like one of my biggest struggles. But I knew I wanted something more than just like papers and tests and the logistics of it, you know? Like I've been a dancer. As you can tell, I was a dancer growing up. I love the performing arts. I love expressing who I am through my words, through my moves. Then going to college, I learned communication is key. Like for me, that's my strength. I love talking with the power of words, communicating it through writing, and then that led to me being like, but I love being on camera. It's not because of the vainness, a little bit it is because of the vanity, but every single time I saw somebody with a camera, professional or not, I would just wonder, what are they capturing? What's the story? What's going on? It's funny because I never really liked home videos. Like my dad would always like take the videos of us on vacation. I was like, stop it. But when somebody else had the camera for something else, I was like, oh my God, what's going on? So I went to school in BU and I was like, hey, I'm gonna do broadcast journalism. And then I hustled, I learned, I saw what I liked, didn't like. Right before graduation, I was like, okay, like what am I gonna do? So I went abroad to LA. I signed up for the internship program. Literally the day after graduating from BU, I hopped on a plane. Actually, I hopped off the plane. But literally, I hopped on a plane, then I hopped off the plane at LAX. With the dream in my cardigan. And I was like, hey, LA, this is it. This is me gonna figure out what is this city and what I can do. So I got an internship at the Hollywood Reporter, and back then it was not anything that well known, at least for me. And then I mean, now it's like like what a cool magazine. Like I still look back and I'm like, damn, I worked there. And I worked my ass off. I was there for a year until they were like, okay, you're freelance and we want to save some money for employees, so bye-bye. And I was like, oh shit, now what? And that's how it's been for the last 5 years. Like, I got a really cool gig. It's like, okay, now what? I got a really cool gig. Oh, okay, now what? And it's such a like up and down success, failure kind of journey for me out here in LA, and not just for me, almost everybody here. Which is kind of what brings me full circle to why I'm here. I came out here to be a host, an on-air host, like a Maria Menounos, which by the way, I work for her channel, AfterBuzz TV, as you can see here. Really, really cool people. That's what kind of like jump-started everything for me, because I went to an after party and I saw her and I was like, Maria, like I went to BU and I know you're from Boston, I love what you do. And she was like, hey, I respect you, reach out to AfterBuzz TV. And since then, like I was covering red carpets and doing interviews, and it wasn't for money, but I was like working a side job as well. And then hosting kind of led to me being like, wait, people are reaching out to me for acting and meeting up with agents and then constantly going for auditions. And I was like, okay, what is this audition life? You go in for like 10 seconds after waiting for an hour in the lobby, but you have to keep showing up, you have to keep going, you have to keep hearing no, because that's what it takes. But is it like, what is it that I want to do? And everything is changing with society advancing, technology advancing. The fact that I'm recording this on my phone and I'm about to put it on YouTube and it could reach anybody. It could reach somebody in India. It could reach somebody in Africa, in South America, anywhere. Anybody who puts anything on YouTube, and obviously the more following you have, your voice, your face, your platform can reach millions of people. But it's not easy, right? I mean, you have to make money. You have to find people to kind of help you out. And that's what it took me these last few years. Like, yeah, I'm working these jobs and going to these auditions and meeting these people on networking events, but it's getting together with people and forming that connection and then pushing yourself to meet with them. Like sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I don't know that person. Like, should I meet with them? Yes, do it. Ask whatever questions. You never know what happens. So yeah, trying this YouTube thing, and I just want to let you guys know, like, hi, I'm Kanika Lal. I'm Indian American. This is who I was as a child. This is some of the stuff that I've done. This is me. Reality show. I did a reality show. We can definitely talk more about that in more YouTube videos if you want. Taste Me, that's probably my biggest achievement, because I can create and make my own videos and interview all types of people. I've interviewed Martha Hunt, DJ Marshmello, Sophie Dossi. I've been to the AMAs. I've covered all these really cool restaurants in LA. It's been a dream come true after all this hustle of hosting and news and entertainment reporting and red carpets and my own shows and YouTube, of course. It's a hustle. It takes not only rejection, but rejection of yourself. We're all naturally born hustlers. Like, we all naturally want to go to the next step, to the next level. That's every human, but that's also our generation. We see what's in front of us, but then we know there's something more. There's something more behind these walls, something more up there. And I mean, for me, I truly think it's God, it's the spirits, it's things in our past lives, past worlds, multiple dimensions. I believe in all of that. I believe in science as well as I believe in spirituality. But I want to assure you guys that the less we question what we do and the more we just do it, the more it's going to make sense. And I'm telling myself that more than I'm telling anybody else, because people have always told me, Kanika, you overthink so much. Of course I have. As a little kid, I've been a dreamer. And people just being like, Kanika, think, that's fine. Like, analyze. Like, I'm very proud of the way my brain works sometimes. But if I'm not taking enough action, nothing is gonna come through. Even though it's so scary, even though it's so risky, but that leads to, that courage leads to freedom, and that freedom leads to like a new level, a new unlocking, a happiness. It's a risk taker. It's meeting with people you're not used to meeting. It's doing jobs you're not used to doing. It's saying yes to when you're not used to saying yes very often to things that you didn't think you could do. That opens doors. All the jobs and opportunities I have was because I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do it. I'm not gonna lie, after a few months, I was like, I can't. But each and every one, I don't have any regrets. The only regrets I have is when I haven't taken enough action. Truly, that is the only way we're gonna figure anything out. If you're on the fence about anything, it could be anything. Tell me what it is. Comment below, let me know what it could be. The point is I'm Kanika Lal. Call me the new kid on the block on YouTube. I encourage everybody to take a look back at their childhood about who they are, because I know we lose sight about who the hell we are, and sometimes just like looking at baby pictures, talking to your parents or your family or cousins, being like, how was I at that age again? Or like, what did I do at that age? Or like, what did I like and draw and write? That gives you clues to who you really truly are at the core. So look back, but still look forward while being present. I know it's hard. It's like, give yourself the freedom to look back and forward while still knowing you are in the present. That is the only way you're gonna get more in tune with who you are, what you want, and out of things. And love yourself and be whole and all this crap that we keep hearing. But guys, there's truth to it. There's science to it. You know, there's spirit to it. Going forward, here's what's gonna happen. I need you guys. I need you guys to comment below. If anything that I said in this whole rant and spiel touched you in a way where you're like, wait, what did she mean by that? I wanna know more about that. Let me know. Because this channel of mine, yeah, it's gonna be a lot about like what I like talking about, what I'm interested in, what I'm doing behind the scenes, who I'm interviewing, all that. There's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. I still will base this off of the engagement that you guys give me. Again, I don't have thousands of subscribers. I have like a little under 200. I'm hoping one or some of you say something on the video and tell me what you want to know. Even if it's just more about like my Indian American culture, or about how my hair gets like this, or about my fashion, what I do in LA, or how to be a host, or how did you get through college, or how you're getting through single life, or anything. Let me know, because I'm a journalist. I'm curious as F. I talk with purpose and meaning and with joy, and I really, truly, truly want to help find good things that are bad. All right, I just got like a maximum GB thing, so I'm gonna stop this right now, but I love you guys. Please welcome me, the new kid on the block. I will be here, living here. Comment below, go to my website, follow me on Instagram, follow me on YouTube, of course. Comment, like, and subscribe, and all that jazz. And all that